So we've arrived at the Old Loggers Path. We have Crystal and Moxie Baby. Not sure where our trail starts, but from the videos, that is the old chimney that I keep seeing. Let's see. Let's go this way, Maxie. Oh, that's a nice big chimney. Wow. So, nice little camping area. And we've started on the Old Loggers Path. It is, what, first weekend in May. I don't know what that is. It almost looks like a little doggy house. But that's an old spring.
That might be original.
Yeah, that might be. Oh, how convenient. Right? How convenient. So right out of the gate we're climbing. Get that out of the way. And right down there is the campsite. There are the cars. And we're headed up the Old Loggers Path. So if I remember, there's only supposed to be like 800 feet of elevation gain at any given moment. So this might be our biggest climb of the day, baby. So we climbed our first hill, and the path is definitely well marked with orange blaze. So I believe we're supposed to get some sprinkles tonight. I'll get a forecast later. What do you think, Moxie?
Got you. Moxie's excited about her first freshwater drink.
That's nice.
Good girl. Which one did you step on that was all wobbly?
Probably that one.
What? Stop. You good?
Moxie, did you get some water?
She got some.
Danger. And this is the first campsite that we've seen on trail. So this is a nice big campsite. Lots of tents could go here. A couple seats. So if you're looking to a tent, this is a good place. You can still hang through here somewhere. There's always trees. There's always a place to hang. So I think our goal is somewhere between 8 and 9 miles today. Unless it starts pouring down rain, we should be able to hit that. I don't want to get soaked on the first day. Would not be my first choice. So the bugs are they're definitely here. I don't like them. I wonder what all these side trails are. I wonder what all these side trails are.
Negotiated that hill with great finesse.
Nice. What about you, Moxie? Got a little bit of water.
Got her paws wet and she's ready.
Now, I was very surprised, I'm not gonna lie, very surprised that we ran into somebody.
Yes.
I don't think I was thinking that that was gonna happen. I don't know why, but for some reason, I thought for sure on a Friday afternoon, other than that one car. But you know what that means, right? It means the cool people are hiking.
Cool people are hiking, baby. Taking the Friday off.
This is like a path. Like a vehicle path. Alright, we made it to the top of the hill.
There you go.
I forgot to look at what our elevation was at start. But right now we're at 2150-ish. So I don't think, looking at the elevations on the maps, I don't think this gets any higher than 2250-ish or so. And maybe look at the tree stand.
It sure is.
So the one thing I wish that this thing had would be a zoom. Because I would absolutely zoom in on that tree stand right there. That is literally a one-seater. And turkey season is in. So hopefully, I don't know if there's any hunters around or not. It looks like there's some more. I see a white spot on a tree. And maybe an orange marker back that way. Oh, it's private property over there. I see the posted sign. That must be pre-moo hunting over there. Sorry, Moxie. So the skies are starting to darken up a little bit. It is supposed to rain. Hopefully the wind blows it by us. I'd rather not sit in a storm. Alright, we've come up to, I guess, another parking area. So, Cherry Ridge Trail. Old Loggers Path that way. So, that's a nice little parking area.
It is.
That's a real nice parking area.
No Johnny Blue like us though.
Nope, no Johnny Blue.
They got a pretty little red something over here. Somebody's house?
House, cabin, something. Lots of little parking areas through here. So it's starting to rain. It's not a bad rain.
No. Hoping it'll blow through.
I'm gonna take it that's private property over there. Just
You
my
think?
guess.
It's slightly posted.
Once or twice.
You got raindrops on your screen. McNett?
Township. So we're headed on down this way.
Road walking in Pennsylvania.
God love it.
It's safer than walking roads in Maryland.
I agree. So I believe we are on our downward trek for the next, I don't know, whatever.
So we start going uphill again?
Yeah, so yeah, until we go uphill. So we just came off of a rockish road that's definitely built for drainage. And Crystal does not like walking on that.
Sorry.
No bueno, right?
I didn't like it.
No bueno.
No bueno. You know what is bueno?
Huh.
Moxie, look how happy she is.
She's muddy.
No pack, mud belly.
She went four-wheeling in that mud back there.
You should have caught that on video. That mud puddle was deceivingly deep.
Hey, can you pull out the map?
Oh. Yes. Maybe.
Alright, so I think we're somewhere in this vicinity. That's my guess.
Best guess.
Yeah, so we are coming down.
Sorry.
And then ideally we're looking to, so if we can make it to this camp, that's great. But what we would like to do is come around and hit this vista. We'll just pack water up and hopefully sleep on top of a ridge. Now that would be nice.
That would be fun.
Yeah, right?
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to move.
I think that's where we are. So that's where we're headed.
That's where we've been.
That's where we've been.
This is us. You.
Okay.
And you. Hi! And Moxie! Hi, baby! That's a lot closer than I thought it would be. Alright. It's pretty, the sun's out again.
So the sun has come out. The sky is very pretty.
Beautiful blue sky. Did you touch that?
I guess. I don't know.
Oh, look.
I think so. Well, I mean, like, I think so. I don't know.
I don't know. It's worth a second look.
Yeah, I'll take a second swing at it. Marksy baby. Marksy baby. That sub was a really good idea.
Thank you. Give you a little energy to get going.
Mm-hmm. Well, we would have stopped at Sheets anyway, right?
No.
Oh, I thought that was like a ritual.
That's with the boys.
Oh.
Our ritual is not that. We stop at Doug's.
I thought when we did Chuck Kuiper, we stopped, didn't we? I thought.
I don't think we did.
Really?
I don't know. I said it's peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Too much peanut butter.
Huh.
Hopefully I've remedied that situation.
Well, Moxie probably likes the peanut butter.
Look at baby girl. Yes. And she said, maybe not. Backing it up. Yeah, baby girl.
Rottweiler, mommy. Not a frog.
Aw. Hello, handsome. What you doing?
I got water duty.
Ha, water duty. It's pretty. Did you look at the water yet? Moxie's going back for round 2. She really wants to. I don't understand. Go ahead, baby girl. Do it. Do it. You know, as soon as I turn this off, she's going to jump in. There's something in there she sees and she wants.
So we're on our descent for the last, I don't know, probably hour. It's nice, slow. Just recently picked up in the drop in elevation. It's going a little bit faster. So we filled up with water back there. Not really sure where the next water source was, so we went ahead and just counted down a couple liters and filled up again. And just in case, we think we heard thunder. So just in case it does decide to make a downpour, we've got plenty of water to set up right wherever we are. What do you think, Moxie? Looks like this water crossing is dry. I'm surprised with, I don't know if Pennsylvania has gotten as much rain as we have in Maryland, but I'm surprised. I'm really surprised this is dry. Yeah, that's what I was just saying. I'm surprised it's dry.
Me too.
I mean, this is bone dry. Yeah. Which way?
I love these blazes.
Yeah, I agree. This trail is, without question, definitely marked well. So I don't know if the camera can zoom or pick up on that because there's no zoom, but right down there is a nice creek. So I'm sure at some point we're going to cross that thing. I imagine a little bit further are the campsites. And it is, what time is it? It's 4:20, so if we get to the campsites within the next 10 or 15 minutes, which there should be water down there, I am going to fill up our bladder, our water, our dromedary bag, and we're gonna push on up to the vista and see if we can't set our hammocks up there. I think that'll be pretty. So if we pack up like, I don't know, somewhere between 4 and 6 liters, that'll be more than enough water for tonight and tomorrow. And then tomorrow we should hike somewhere around 13, 14 miles or so, maybe 15. No, it just depends.
Sounds pretty.
Yeah, it does. So we just passed 2 campsites, and here's the water. So I'm just looking for an easier access to the water. We'll fill up with water, and I think we're gonna go ahead and push on, right?
Sure, yeah.
All right.
Um,
So it's 5 o'clock. So as long as we set up camp in the next hour-ish, I don't think it's supposed to get dark until, or sunset until 8, so we got plenty of time. I might make a run down there to go get water. This looks like the best spot to get it, I guess. A bunch of rocks over there.
that doesn't look very good to me.
So we just filled up with water, and we're going to head up to the Vista and set up camp up there. We have about, I don't know, 5 or 6 liters of water. Chris, being the strong horse that she is carrying the water, which of course I'm very appreciative of. While we're walking along, we get to walk along this beautiful creek. Nice flowing. I bet you during a good rain that gets pretty high. That's a nice little swimming hole.
I was going to say, that looks pretty deep right there.
Yeah.
A little eddy going on.
I wonder if there's fish.
Apparently the water's cold and feels good.
Yeah. All right, so I think we're right at the bend. And here's another campsite. If I would have known this was here, we could have got water here.
That would have been a little easier.
Right? I don't know. It wouldn't have been as pretty.
This is pretty easy. That's not us.
No, I bet you that's a beautiful waterfall on the other side of that. That's a big drop. But we're going to go up, across the ridge, and I think we're going to be camping up on that ridge right up there. I think that's where we're going to be. We'll find out. nice and deep. It's about 6:30. And we just climbed, I don't know, close to 5 and some change, 100 feet. In right around a half hour or so. I think we're leveling out. If I'm right, we should be making a turn and then headed to the Vista where we're looking to camp. So it should be nice. Lots of wind.
Lots of wind.
How you doing?
Sweaty. Every time you go to record, a big gust of wind comes.
I know, right? I think it's gonna storm pretty bad tonight.
Tonight?
I think. I'll pull the weather, but.
Oh, okay.
So we just came off the trail. And we are on the road.
Woo! Surprise, surprise.
So we're road walking again. What do you think?
Road walking. Pennsylvania and their roads. It's better than that rock path we were on before.
Oh yeah. Are you looking for the blaze?
There's one
Sweet.
on the busted ass tree. Oh look, we have an arrow. What's up here?
Oh well, we're getting off right now.
Oh, that was a quick
sweet.
road walk.
Yeah, no kidding, right? That's kind of cool. So 5 minutes on the road.
Meh. I like their arrow blazes.
Yeah, I like that too.
Much better than the double mark, or was that supposed to be just one mark?
All right.
Alright.
Back on trail.
Ooh, we got a little sign too. Ooh, Lagos Path. Just in case you wanted it.
Day number 2.
Last night, I guess it was around 7:30 or so, we made it to this campsite. Our original plan was to camp out up on the ridge by the Vista, but the winds were, I'm guessing, somewhere around 30 miles an hour for gusts, and it was raining. I heard a couple trees fall over, so there was no way that I was going to hang up there. It's just too much. So we get over here to this campsite, and we come into a shelter. So we hung here last night. Oh, I really appreciate this place because it was raining when we got here, so we didn't have to put up our tarps. We were in a shelter the whole time. Moxie wasn't going to get hit by any water at all. This was really, really nice. What do you think, hon?
Very nice.
So we got to eat dinner nice and dry. Stayed warm. Nice fire pit. You got a little sitting area down there. So the vista would have been pretty to wake up to, but there was a beautiful view of the sky last night that we got some pictures of. It was, what color was it? It was like a pink purplish, right?
Yep. And there was a dark purple layer.
Yeah, so the trail's right there. It's 8 o'clock in the morning. We've been goofing off since 7. Moxie's exploring. So we'll probably get on our way in a little bit. And we're on the move, saying goodbye to our pretty shelter. Yeah, right?
9 o'clock and our party begins.
So that was a very nice treat.
We see the blaze and doesn't really show where the top of the food is.
Right here. You're welcome. So we were by this all night, and you can definitely hear it all night. That was great.
Between that and the rain.
Yep. Moxie seems very excited this morning.
She had a pretty decent night's sleep. She didn't have to stand guard. The critters were out in the rain.
And we were just on that other ridge yesterday, right over there. So I don't know how much this is picking up from the camera, but that is literally one straight shot of a path. And we came from back down there, which is also one straight shot of a path.
Beautiful path.
Some more fallen trees. You ready, Moxie? So far it has been very flat walking. You can just see right down through there. I mean, it's almost just a straight line down through there. And then over here, preview of the ridge. And it looks like it's going to be a really nice day today.
We're doing some emergency repair on the honey bunches. See that red spot on his foot? Oh, it's no good. And we've got a lot of miles to go. And he's making poo face at me. Shush. Okay, you keep it. Moxie said she's game for taking the break. Always love a little time out, she said. And it's just pretty. The bugs are pretty bad right now. I was like, when there's no wind, the bugs are but there.
Well, you know, and they ride that barrier around your hat, but some of them kamikaze in.
They do. They don't last very long, though. Hi. Are we at Big Rock?
We may very well be.
Baby, that's your cue.
I've seen bigger. It's good size rock.
There's a pretty big rock, though.
Dolly Sods has bigger. Chuck Kuiper has bigger.
Our backyard has bigger.
I don't know about our backyard.
Sounded like the right thing to say.
Oh, it's pretty through here.
It is. You didn't look more turning.
Oh, nice. I was going to say there should be a campsite here. This is how pretty it is.
Onto a drivable path, maybe?
Maybe. Definitely a campsite.
I'm glad we don't have to filter it. It's a little greener than the others. She didn't care though.
Just tasty little mossy.
Tastes nice and those can stuck on all wet and slippery juice. Probably tastes more like grass to her.
Maybe. So I'm not a fan of these rocky pathways that we're walking on.
It's nice to not be walking in water, but clean off my too close.
It looks like we're gonna head up that.
Straight up.
Yeah, it looks like there might be a turn. Hi, baby. Oh, wait.
Down here. The trail's down here.
Hi, Moxie. You got it, baby girl.
Huh?
Talking to Moxie. There's a slick spot through there. Let's go, baby. This way, over here. This way, Moxie, this way. I wonder if this is a vista. Or a vista.
It should be.
Alright, not much left. We've been hitting a couple, even if it's makeshift, this vistas. We've been stopping along through here, looking at all of this.
Might be a vista.
Is this a vista?
Oh yeah. Yeah, this is a vista. There. Andrew, right now. Moxie, Moxie, no. What do you think about that vista?
Moxie. Whole bunch of windmills.
Oh, you love some windmills.
Moxie, careful, Moxie.
Oh yeah, your look is better. Moxie, easy. No. What? Your look is better. Moxie.
So we've come off the ridge from all of our vistas. I was very surprised that we didn't see any rattlesnakes up there. I bet you those rocks are nice and warm. We're on our way down. So it looks like, except for the part back there in the beginning, it was a very fast downhill. I think we dropped like 40 or 50 feet and it felt like 10 steps. Now this is just a nice gradual down. And we should come up on a campsite, which I'm hoping there's water. And we're going to stop and grab a little something to eat. Give Moxie a little snack. Then try to figure out where we are and how many miles we've done. Yep, convenient, right? So it's almost 12 o'clock. We haven't made it to the campsite. I don't think we made it to the campsite that we were intended for. to stop and eat. But we've been really lollygagging, and we stopped at the Vistas and sat there for a little bit and took in the scenery, and then just kind of, I mean, just seriously just lollygagging. We have, I think total today, I don't know, 12, 13 miles in total. I think we've gone close to 5 already. And whatever we decide to do, we'll make it to camp with plenty of time, because we're going to try to push up and only be like 3 miles out, 4 miles out from the car. We were talking about if we can't find something suitable on the way, we'll just hike into the car and just camp at that campsite there. So I can hear water, so we've got to be pretty close. Now we did pass a campsite up on the ridge. I'm not quite sure if that's the one that was marked on the map or not, but I knew that we want to get near water so Moxie can cool down, get plenty to drink. It's getting pretty warm out, so I think I'm going to take my boots off, take my socks off, let my feet dry out. Get a little air on them, might soak them. Be a good time. We'll probably sit there for a good hour. Hey, Moxie. Hi, baby. So we stopped at that campsite back yonder. I had a meal. Crystal had snacks. And Crystal's trying not to get dirty in the muck. What's that?
Splash in again?
No, I don't want to splash in.
Did you tell the camera what happened last time you charged in?
Last time I charged in, I went about knee high. But the cold water felt good on my foot. We're walking along trails up there, and we're like, man, this is a really nice road. I don't know the last time that it was used, because that tree's been there for quite some time. My guess would be probably a little last year, year before. But this is our new pathway, at least for a little bit. I mean, like, this looks like this has had a steamroller on it. I'm like, this is super compacted in.
Sounds weird, but it's really nice to walk on.
Yeah, yeah, right? And I hear more water down there. Middle of the side of the mountain. So at one point we were up there earlier. Looks like it definitely drops a lot more. Definitely a creek down there. I'm sure it's picked up size since when we last left it. How are you going down? How are you going to go down? I plan on making this S-turn here. So off the road, and this is what we got to go down to. Just like that. So this is washed out. No question about it. Straight on down. I would love to pretend like I'm going to video going down this thing. but I am pretty sure I will bust my butt.
Mossie's doing a really good job with it.
Well, she's low to the ground.
See, I made it down.
Oh, nice.
Probably not as graceful as you, but
I'm gonna try.
same stuff.
Keep going, baby.
Calculated sliding is what this is.
There's a tree stump you can grab some traction on. So a lot of these rocks are loose.
This is stressful enough without having you make faces with me behind the camera.
Be careful.
Calculated sliding, baby. I'm trying my best.
So, level. Trail.
Living life on the edge on these rocks, huh?
Yeah, there's some that are loose. Actually, most of them are loose.
That was not fun.
How was it?
I am not a downhill champ.
Yeah, that wasn't fun. So we just crossed right there. So it's shallow enough to where... Moxie, did you get some water? It's shallow enough to where you can just walk across with your boots on. But I bet you this floods. Oh my goodness, does this flood.
Pretty though.
Yep, very pretty.
It felt nice and cool on me when you threw it on though.
Oh, that's nice.
Very generous of you to share the cold water with me.
That's the least I can do, baby. So we're climbing this hill. We've gone a little over 600 feet. And we're coming up. It just looks like total devastation through this whole area. I don't know if a tornado came through. Looks like some of the trees have been cut. A lot of them have been blown over. So maybe a tornado came through here. But it's just everywhere. So we've only got a little bit left. Maybe another 50 feet in elevation gain. Something like that, not far. And then we take a left turn and we should be coming up on a campsite within the next mile, I think, mile and a half, something like that. And it's 3:30, so I mean, we've really been taking our time. We've stopped taking out a lot of the scenery, checked out some different flowers. Crystal's been snapping pictures of all kinds of flowers. Little pink ones and red ones and purple ones and white ones and orange ones and I don't know, all kinds of flowers. Probably all weeds though. But that's a lot of planning.
Oh yeah, it is.
Yeah, especially at this point. You know, but if you keep pounding out the miles in the kind of terrain that you two are, you'll be just fine. One day when you retire, you'll be in shape for it.
Hook up with an ice picks
So we just hit that Vista back there,
Can't hear you.
and we ran into a nice couple, and he happens to be a logger, a retired logger, who logs a little bit throughout the year for friends and stuff. Maybe I almost got that chipmunk on video. And he was telling us about the area and a lot of the cool stuff. And he was telling us that he'd been soliciting, I guess, the ranger for the area to start logging the ash, because all the ash trees were going to go down. They're just dying out. So, and then they finally started, but he was like, yeah, they're a day late. That was really fun. It's a great couple, lots of great stories. I think my favorite is his wife won a trip to Vegas, and he wants nothing to do with it. So it's a free trip for two, and he's like, no, take your sister. So it's 6 o'clock, and we just blew an hour and some change at a campsite back there, filling up with water and letting Moxie rest, getting ourselves together. We had a little snack. And we've got to go about 2 miles to the Vista that we want to stay at tonight. And since I'm not sure about the water, because it doesn't look like there's any reliable water sources between here and there, I'm packing in as much water as possible. So both Chris and I are full plus. And then Chris is packing an additional 4-ish liters on her back. So if we go to Ginger Pace, we should get to camp around 7. And if not, we'll get there a little early. And if we really lollygag for more views, it'll be 7:30, 8 o'clock. But one of the couples that we ran into said that there was a shelter like what we had stayed at last night. So where they said it was just a regular campsite. So I'm not sure if they point on the map exactly what or where they were. I'm not gonna kid you. Sleeping inside that shelter, convenient. But if not, it makes no difference. There's plenty of trees out here to hang on.
Hi. Who's a good girl? A trooper you are. So we are... Do you remember what the Vista is called?
What?
Do you remember what the Vista was called?
No.
Sprout something Vista? Not much of a Vista. But, it's home for the night. Yeah? These new little shelter things that they've put up are amazing. Oh, Jerry's stretching out. Moxie flat out. Okay. Oh, maybe there's a little vista this way. is pretty.
Day number 3. So it started raining around, I think, maybe 3.
3 sounds about right.
Yeah. It was a heavy downpour. So it's raining now. It's a little chilly.
Just a little.
No. Nice, beautiful shelter again, yeah?
And nice shelter again.
Yeah. That's good. So we have 5 miles to do today. We're gonna get packed up and get out of here and get back to the car. Rain and all. Hi, baby.
Hi, honey.
All right, so it's a little after 9, and we are on our way out. Where's the path to get out?
Either way, I think.
So, Sprout Run Lookout Vista?
Yes.
Sprout Run Vista.
Nice little place. Ooh, coyote. Tell me about the coyote this morning.
Oh yeah, we saw Moxie.
Moxie, who could barely raise her head to eat breakfast, starts growling and carrying on. And Jerry looks out where she's looking. She's like, what? They're talking about me. She looks out where we're looking, and boom, coyote.
Good job, Moxie. All right, so Sprout Run Vista has shelter. So shelters are, if you're going, let's see, the way we went, I think, northerly first. And yeah, there's a Vista, a big Vista that's on the map, and then we went to the campsite below that. There is the shelter, great water source. This Vista here at Sprout Run has no water source whatsoever. So if you're staying here, you have to pack water up or down, I guess. Yeah, it is. We're about 20 minutes into our hike. I think we've done our last big hill, and now we're just coming down the mountain. I thought we were supposed to level out for a little while and then climb just a little bit, but for the most part we were just level on the ridge. But I could be wrong. And it looks like there's a roof over there. Let's see what that is. So this has been a fun hike. I think that this would be perfect for Colby and Jamie to do by themselves. This place is well marked. It looks like a little A-frame.
Oh. Well, like I did say, there's hunting places around here, right?
I guess so, yeah. I don't remember. But, yep, nice little A-frame.
That's cute.
Yeah, it is. It's got a nice wood shed over there. Oh, there's a road. Of course.
That's a cute little place.
Careful, baby, this bridge might be slick. Outhouse. Look, we got an outhouse to match the A-frame house or cabin.
Oh my goodness, that's adorable.
I know, right? That's cute. So moving right along. I think we popped down probably 2.25 miles, but as we're coming along, saw that really cool tree. That's awesome how they did that. Bet you this is a great hunting area.
Moxie doesn't understand that we paused to look at a tree. She's looking around like, what is it?
So it seems to be dribbling. So every now and again, and I'm sure it's probably just the wind blowing the raindrops off of the leaves and stuff, but every once in a while there's a drip here, a drip there. So it's starting to rain. If it comes down any harder, I'll probably whip out my rain jacket just so I'm not soaked. Although I do have a change of clothes in the car with fresh underwear. So I think we're like a mile-ish, something like that away. I think we have another, I don't know, maybe 500 feet to elevation drop before we get to the car. I think I'm really happy for the direction that we chose to go. I don't know that I would want to hike what we started in the rain coming down the side like that. I mean, at least in comparison. I think that would have been really slick with the ground being wet. This is nice. It's got a lot of roots and rocks and so I don't know if this is going to pick up any of this view. But it almost looks like the sun is trying to peek out a little bit while the rain's going on. Yep, I knew it. Crystal was going to take a picture.
What?
What?
Lily.
I'm not sure, but I think we passed this on the way in. I can see a road over there. And I think we are less than a mile from the car, so I mean, it really could be. That's pretty down there, though. Oh yeah, I think so. That's the bridge. I remember that bridge. Baby, do you see the bridge? I think we passed that on the way in.
Really?
Yeah, actually, I know we did. So I remember thinking, wow, that's a nice looking little bridge. A lot of trees falling over. Baby, are you going to sign us in?
Sign us.
What's that?
Sign us out.
You're going to sign us out? Oh, what's that say?
Huh?
What's that say?
This section of the trail maintained by the Keystone Trails Association.
Nice!
All volunteer trail crew.
Okay, so that's a shout out to the Keystone Trail Association for keeping this thing in great shape. Especially if you've done the last 5 miles, because that has been easy hiking for the last 5 miles. Nice open paths. Look at that professional outhouse.
Ooh. Moxie, Come on, Nosy.
That might even have heat in there.
Guess I got tired of the wood and flooded out.
Yeah, I know, right?
Oh, bully.
Looks like an old spring over there. We didn't drive by this stuff, did we?
I don't think so. I think we're coming up on the part of the way, right?
I guess. Old Loggers Path. These are nice outhouses with power. Look at that. It's got power. It might even have TV in there.
I like the idea of heat. Heat in that house.
Moxie's like, yeah.
Baby girl, stop being so nosy.
Yeah, that's not our house. Wonder what's in there. That's huge.
You know, they used to keep their buggies in it. So
Oh, that's true. Well, you're right. That might be a
Like
might
real
be a
buggy.
carriage. Yeah.
And the road is closed. Oh, here's the house.
Road closed.
Look at that slide over there.
What's that?
There's a landslide
Oh
over
yeah.
there.
All right. So there must be something going on over here. I mean, there's two grills. Oh wow! Look at that! Look at how the water is. No wonder this place got flooded out. I bet you when it rises, I bet you it floods this whole plain. So it looks like a couple mattresses. Box springs looks like it's shot. Oh, it's bunk beds.
That's bunk beds. So if the living room's facing us,
Well,
fire
Somebody's-
extinguisher.
somebody's done something through there. Big old mess. Well, I think this is tricky negotiation.
I guess it's as far as you can go. That truck over there.
Yep, Orange Blaze is there. Yeah, this just got washed out. Alright, and we're coming to the conclusion of the Old Loggers Path. So, I don't know, 29-ish miles, somewhere between 28 and 29 miles. Depends on how you're tracking it. Coming across the bridge that we saw when we first pulled in.
World's biggest one.
What's that?
Yeah, huge that one is. Get it, Foxy.
Look at the worm.
Foxy, look. A dancing worm. Okay, not too big anymore.
I bet you the fishing's better where we were on the first day.
Well, those guys are fishing anyway.
Those are nice and deep. I don't know if they stock up through there, but... So that's where we started. Moxie, do you see the car? Where's the car, baby? Where's the car? Moxie's
She's smelling the car out.
very excited to get to the car.
Very wet dog.
Moxie, where is it? Where's the car?
Find the car, baby. Find it.
Looks like there's a group camping over here.
Oh, is there somebody here?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, granted, they might be fishing, but... Yep, that's where we started. And this is where it ends. So not something that you see every day, covered bridges.